What's up guys, welcome back to Thoughts in Motion, and today I'm going to be asking you one question. Are you sick of holding yourself back for fear of judgment from other people? And what is it exactly that you are holding back from? So, without further ado, let's do it. So for this video, we came back to the exact spot where we filmed our very first video about coming up to 2 years ago now, and it feels like a lifetime since we were there. And I remember how we felt when we were doing that video. We felt very scared of what people were going to think of us, what we were going to put out, what people were going to say about, you know, what we'd been writing about, talking about, how people were going to perceive us. And, you know, since then, it hasn't even been that bad. Like, no one's really, you know, been horrible to us about it. Like, we've had a few negative things, but that just comes with the territory. And what I want to ask you today is, what are you holding back from the world? Are you afraid to put yourself out there? Because, quite frankly, if you want to put it bluntly, it's your life, and fuck everyone else, right? Because it's your life and you've got to do with it, you know, what you're going to do. Like, the fact that we live in such a shame culture of like, oh, such and such has said something, put themselves out there. Like, we shame people for putting themselves out there now. We shame people for being unique and creative and standing out. We shame people for being themselves now. And it's like, why? Why do we shame these people for putting themselves out there? Like, as if we're 10 times better. It just reminds people that shame other people, it just reminds them that they're not actually doing, you know, the things that they need to be doing. And it's a shame because we all have a gift to give out to the world. Like, you do, I do, Carl does, everyone like who watches these videos has something to give out to the world. And it's a real shame that the culture we live in, it doesn't encourage that enough. Like, we want to take these videos and encourage people to take the gifts that they have to give to the world and actually use them and put them out there. Like, you need to stop putting yourself out there, because if you can get to the end of your life with all these regrets that you never took, you know, you never took your gifts and used them, you never helped someone, you never, you know, realized your potential. If you can get to the end of your life like that, how shit are you gonna feel? Like, how, there was a story that Les Brown always said. He said, instead of being on your in the hospital bed, you know, about to die, and instead of being surrounded by your friends and family and loved ones and people that you'd, you know, picked up along the way, imagine being surrounded by the ghosts of all the abilities and gifts that you never fully like embraced. Can you imagine that, getting to the end of your life and thinking, holy shit, I never used any of this shit? And it's all down primarily to fear of other people holding them back. And, you know, like I said, it's your life. It's like, how can it be any simpler than that? It's your life. Like, everyone thinks that they have, you know, the right to have a say in your life. No, they don't. They can't even get their own shit together. So why should they give you advice, man? Like, I couldn't even get my words out there because I'm so riled up about it. But why do they think they need to have a say in your life? They don't. Like, people tell me all the time, you know what? I think you should try this with Thoughts in Motion. And I'm like, okay, like, let's roll with it. Why do you think that? And they're like, well, because I would. And it's like, really? Like, if you were doing this, you'd shit a brick. Like, you can't stand in front of a camera. Don't even lie to me. Like, this is my gift to put out to the world. And some people think, you know, like, when I started, like, my parents were pretty skeptical about it. And I know Carl's were, like, friends, they were like, can you really do this? Are you sure this is what you're going to do? And it's like, they put doubt in your mind. People love putting doubt in your mind. People love saying, oh, can you really do this? Can you do this? Are you sure? Shouldn't you do this instead? And it's like, no, this is what I'm going to do. This is the gift that I've got inside of me. I'm going to put it out there regardless of what other people say. No matter what you do, someone is always going to shame you for it. Someone's always going to have an opinion. Someone's always going to have a conflict of interest. And just as long as you keep doing what's you, if you keep doing you, regardless of the shame and the negative comments and all that shit that people say about you, then you're fine. Just keep doing you. Don't give a shit about what everyone else is doing. You have a gift inside of you to give, and it's about time that you started giving that gift, because at the end of the day, it's your life, man. What are you holding back? Why are you holding back? Are you too scared to because of other people? Probably. I know I was, but it's your life. You got to do with it what you're going to do with it, man. Okay, next up is Carl's video. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the camera around, have a bit of a topic discussion, and then we will see you in next week's video. So, peace.